Welcome to this exciting video where we explore the top 3 most valuable Monticello 5 cents Jefferson nickel coins that have become legendary in the world of coin collecting. These nickels may look like everyday change, but rare dates and minting errors have turned a few of them into true treasures worth thousands of dollars. Let's get started. First up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1995, struck with a P mint mark, shown here in circulated condition. The Jefferson nickel is one of the longest-running designs in United States coinage, first introduced in the late 1930s. This 1995 nickel represents a familiar era of American pocket change, when nickels like this were used daily for small purchases. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, one of the founding fathers and the third president of the United States. In circulated condition, Jefferson's portrait shows light wear on the hair and cheek, yet the overall image remains clear and recognizable. The word Liberty appears along the right side of the obverse. Circulation wear may soften the lettering, but it is still readable. The motto "In God We Trust" is placed to the left of Jefferson's portrait and remains visible despite years of handling. The date 1995 appears near the lower right of the obverse, marking the year this coin entered circulation. The P mint mark indicates that this nickel was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, a key facility in U.S. coin production. The reverse of the coin features Monticello, the historic home of Thomas Jefferson located in Virginia. Monticello is one of the most iconic buildings in American history and a symbol of Jefferson's legacy. Above the building, the word Monticello is displayed clearly, identifying the structure shown on the coin. The inscription E pluribus unum appears above Monticello, representing unity among the states. Below the building, the denomination 5 cents is shown, along with the words United States of America. In circulated condition, the steps of Monticello may show some smoothing, which is common for nickels that have seen regular use. The overall design remains balanced, with enough detail to appreciate the architecture and lettering. The 1995 Jefferson nickel is composed of a copper-nickel alloy, designed to withstand heavy circulation. Circulated nickels often display small scratches, soft edges, and slight discoloration from years of exchange. These marks are a natural part of the coin's journey and add character rather than damage. Millions of Jefferson nickels were minted in 1995, making them common and easy to find. Despite being common, they are an important part of American monetary history. Many collectors enjoy assembling date and mint mark sets of Jefferson nickels. Coins like this are often the starting point for new collectors discovering the hobby. The Monticello design remained on the nickel for decades before later redesigns were introduced. This makes the 1995 nickel part of a classic and familiar era of U.S. coinage. Circulated examples reflect real-life use and everyday commerce. Each circulated nickel has passed through countless hands, stores, and transactions. No two circulated coins are exactly alike, even from the same year and mint. Error collectors sometimes inspect circulated nickels for doubling or striking irregularities. It is important not to clean circulated coins, as cleaning can reduce collector appeal. Proper storage can help preserve the coin's current condition and prevent further wear. The Jefferson nickel connects American leadership with daily life in a simple design. Holding this coin brings a small piece of history into the present moment. It reminds us how long certain designs can remain part of everyday culture. The Monticello nickel is both practical money and historical tribute. Even modest coins can carry lasting significance. The 1995 Jefferson nickel reflects stability and continuity in U.S. coinage. It stands as a symbol of tradition in modern circulation. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1990, struck with a P mint mark, shown here in circulated condition. The Jefferson nickel is one of the most familiar coins in the United States, serving generations of Americans through daily use. The 1990 issue represents a period when cash transactions were common and coins like this passed through countless hands. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, one of the nation's founding fathers and the third president. In circulated condition, Jefferson's portrait shows gentle wear on the cheek and hair, giving the coin a soft and lived-in appearance. The word Liberty appears clearly on the obverse, though circulation wear may slightly smooth the lettering. The phrase "In God We Trust" is placed to the left of Jefferson's portrait and remains readable despite years of handling. The date 1990 is visible on the obverse, marking the year this nickel entered everyday circulation. The P mint mark confirms that this coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, a major center of U.S. coin production. The reverse of the coin showcases Monticello, the historic home designed and owned by Thomas Jefferson. Monticello is an iconic symbol of early American architecture and intellectual achievement. Above the building, the word Monticello identifies the structure featured on the coin. The motto E pluribus unum appears above Monticello, representing unity among the states. Below the building, the denomination 5 cents is clearly displayed. The words United States of America complete the reverse design, framing the historic image. In circulated condition, the steps of Monticello often show smoothing, a common feature on nickels that saw regular use. The architectural details remain visible, allowing the design to be appreciated even with wear. The 1990 Jefferson nickel is made from a copper-nickel alloy, designed to endure heavy circulation. Circulated nickels often develop small scratches, nicks, and natural toning over time. These marks reflect real-world use and add to the character of the coin. Millions of Jefferson nickels were minted in 1990, making this coin common but historically important. Its value is primarily in its story rather than rarity. Many collectors enjoy building complete date and mint mark sets of Jefferson nickels. Coins like this are often the foundation of beginner collections. The Monticello reverse design remained in use for decades, making it one of the longest-running coin designs. This gives the 1990 nickel a sense of continuity within American coinage. Circulated coins offer a connection to everyday life in past decades. Each nickel has traveled its own path through shops, wallets, and cash registers. No two circulated examples are exactly alike, even from the same year and mint. Error hunters sometimes examine circulated nickels for double dies or unusual strikes. It is best not to clean circulated coins, as cleaning can damage original surfaces. Preserving the coin as it is helps maintain its authenticity. Proper storage can prevent further wear and environmental damage. The Jefferson nickel honors leadership, education, and American ideals. Holding this coin creates a small but meaningful connection to history. It reminds us how long certain designs remain part of daily life. The Monticello nickel represents tradition in American money. Even simple coins can carry lasting historical meaning. The 1990 Jefferson nickel reflects stability in U.S. coin design. It stands as a symbol of continuity through everyday change. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1971, struck with a D mint mark, shown here in circulated condition. The Jefferson nickel has been a familiar part of American life for decades, and the 1971 issue reflects an era when coins were heavily used in daily transactions. This nickel comes from a time when cash registers rang often and coins like this passed from hand to hand without much thought. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, one of the most influential figures in American history. In circulated condition, Jefferson's portrait shows gentle wear on the cheek, jawline, and hair, giving the coin a softened appearance. The word liberty appears on the obverse and remains readable, though circulation wear may smooth the edges of the letters. The motto "In God We Trust" is placed to the left of Jefferson's portrait and is still clearly visible despite years of use. The date 1971 appears on the obverse, marking the year this nickel entered circulation. The D Mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, a major producer of U.S. circulating coinage. The reverse of the coin displays Monticello, the historic Virginia home designed and owned by Thomas Jefferson. Monticello stands as a symbol of early American architecture, innovation, and intellectual life. Above the building, the word Monticello identifies the structure featured on the coin. The phrase E pluribus unum appears above Monticello, representing unity among the states. Below the building, the denomination 5 cents is clearly shown. The words United States of America complete the reverse design and frame the historic image. In circulated condition, the steps of Monticello often show noticeable smoothing, a common trait among older nickels. Despite the wear, the overall design remains balanced and recognizable. The 1971 Jefferson nickel is composed of a copper-nickel alloy designed for durability. Circulated examples often show small scratches, nicks, and surface marks from decades of handling. These marks are part of the coin's journey and add character rather than harm. Millions of Jefferson nickels were minted in 1971, making this coin common but historically meaningful. Its value lies more in history and nostalgia than in rarity. Many collectors enjoy assembling Jefferson nickel collections by date and mint mark. Coins like this often serve as the foundation of long-term collections. The Monticello reverse design remained unchanged for many years, making it one of the most enduring designs in U.S. coinage. This gives the 1971 nickel a strong sense of tradition and continuity. Circulated coins connect us directly to everyday life of the past. Each nickel has traveled through countless stores, pockets, and cash drawers. No two circulated coins are exactly the same, even from the same year and mint. Error collectors sometimes examine circulated nickels for double dies or striking irregularities. It is always best not to clean circulated coins, as cleaning can damage original surfaces. Preserving the coin in its natural state maintains its authenticity and story. Proper storage can help prevent additional wear or environmental damage. The Jefferson nickel honors leadership, independence, and American ideals. Holding this coin creates a tangible link to the early 1970s. It reminds us how designs can remain unchanged while the world moves forward. The Monticello nickel represents stability in American money. Even a simple 5-cent coin can carry decades of history. The 1971 Jefferson nickel reflects everyday American life of its time. It stands as a quiet witness to countless small moments in history. Thank you for joining this in-depth look at the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1971 with a D mint mark in circulated condition. If you enjoy learning about everyday coins and their stories, be sure to like, subscribe, and come back for more engaging coin content.